middle of this big arena underground. So welcome back anyway. For any of you who tuned in, more than welcome. We have smashed the target way more than we thought that we would, which is excellent. So continue to support, please. We really appreciate it. Obviously, Rogar's got
visit our Just Giving page.
Yes,
we've actually had £10 more 26 minutes ago.
Excellent.
As well, which bumped us up nicely.
Thank you to the anonymous person who donated that. We really appreciate it. Again, round of applause. Do we know where Zavros is?
He was in the stinker for a shower. Like, he did go at the beginning of break mine, so shouldn't be too long.
Say it would be a long rest shower. So,
to be fair, if we're saying the Zavros is out of here, we may as well move into the combat with the mage himself and continue that combat. So we'll go from there. So it is the mage's turn.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, past the watershed now.
It's not watershed anymore, Jess.
No, I know. We've moved out of that zone, haven't we?
You have to say F.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing that they're going to cast is they're going to cast banishment on. They're going to cast banishment on Ariana's friend. So they banished Ariana's friend to another plane of existence. So they are now.
You hate me.
It's a strategy. It's a smart man, the Archmage. He's thinking with his brain. And his immediate response is to turn to Ariana and say, if you ever want her back, then you'll stop your party from fighting me right now.
Stop. Don't do it.
Scared. No, because surely, like Rancer, once it wears off, she'll be back anyway. So if we defeat him, she'll be back.
Yeah, and if she has a long rest, she may come back.
Come back as normal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he should have a long.
My question is if we defeat him, is he just going to disappear again and we'll just meet him again somewhere down the line? Like, we tried this once, it didn't work.
Because let's be honest, it's going to be his spell that's been over her anyway.
Oh, just one thing. Did we have a rest on that go?
No, we didn't know because you've maintained combat. We just paused it where you were in combat.
Has he got his bloody necklace back again?
He has, because you didn't destroy it last time. Just to give you an idea, what actually happened last time is in one of his previous spells, he activated something called Mirror Image, which created 3 clones of him. But because the clones were created when he was invisible, the clones were invisible with him, so you destroyed one of his sort of mirror images before he teleported away. So you didn't actually defeat him, which is why you remained in combat against him previously.
So what, are we just doing it again?
We got no choice.
Cool. Yeah, we just got to be careful of walls. Where are we now?
You're down in the arena now, so you're all down in the arena as this massive eruption of fighting has happened all across it. So the Zaelith guards are fighting against members of the sort of criminal syndicate that you're trying to infiltrate or trying to bring down. So there's fighting happening everywhere. You notice now that the Archmage sort of readies a Thunderbolt. So as they ready their Thunderbolt, and they launch the attack out. They try to launch it towards Ariana, but it's been unsuccessful. I need my monster manual back. Okay, and then he moves into Bellamac. It's your turn. No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
I didn't get the highest check though, did I?
You've got the second highest one behind the Archmage because Ed took his beforehand. His was the last move that we made.
No, that's fine. Can I kind of like ask him what his deal is at the moment?
You can
like
Ask
Get myself in a prepared state for combat, but just ask him like what his deal is.
You absolutely can ask him. So what do you want to ask him?
Like, what's your main goal? Like, what are you?
I thought I'd already explained this to you. I want to run Port Demalia.
Well, I was asleep on a dance floor, so you didn't really explain that to me.
You certainly fought like you were asleep on the dance floor, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, at least I don't teleport from side to side like a coward.
You call it cowardice, I call it strategy. Tomato, tomato. So, what are you going to do then? What's your move?
So I take I'm fairly close to him because I've entered the ring, haven't I? Made my move previously.
It's about 50 foot away across the ring.
It's
And
50
this
foot.
person's the same one that was making Ariana in a friend fight.
What's that?
Is this the same person who's making Ariana in a friend fight?
No, they've been teleported away.
Right, and this person's rocked up separate.
This person's the archmage you fought previously.
Oh, okay. And this person's the one saying stop fighting, otherwise you won't see him again.
All right, so I'm gonna sort of quick dash towards him then. So I'll cover technically 80 feet if it doubles, but I'll be in striking range of him.
Okay, go for it. So you move forward to get into striking range, yeah?
Yeah.
That uses both your action and your bonus action, doesn't it?
I think so.
Excellent. Okay. Ariana, it's your turn.
Excellent.
Slowly rising from his sofa, like.
Yeah. I'm in the ring with him, yeah?
You're in the ring with him, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use my 2-weapon fighting. I'm going to go my dagger and rapier.
Okay, go for it if you want to roll for attack.
20.
Hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Second
Seems
one
like you-
doesn't. And if you roll for damage on your dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 damage. So that is a successful hit that you've managed to land. Trying to do maths at this point on HP is breaking my brain. Right, I've worked it out. There we go. Okay, so you strike out with your dagger, sort of casting a piercing sort of slash across the midriff where their red robe is. As you sort of do this, they begin to sort of steadily move backwards, keeping you in eyesight. It is now Rogar's turn.
Cool. So are we... I mean, I want to see what Ariana thinks in regards to it, because I don't want to go picking off a scrap. And realistically, I've got no allegiance to a friend. It's all on Ariana, really.
I think we're going to have to fight him, though, aren't we? There's no doubt about it. Like, we can't really get it.
I came back anyway.
I mean, Gavroth started the fight, and now he's not here, so I feel like we need to carry it on.
Yes, we are a man down. It seems that we've taken the second casualty of the morning. 24
Who was the
hours.
first?
Matt.
Oh, he said he wasn't anyway, didn't he? He said
first casualty then. Close enough. Okay, so how do you want to...
And so, realistically, Ariana, you're up for fighting, and we don't know what the outcome's going to be yet.
Yeah, worst case scenario, it just takes a different path and we'll find her a different way.
Okay. So, who had to go before me?
Me.
All right. What happened? Did you attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
And I hit with my
Cool.
dagger.
This is you now, Rogar.
Okay, then. So I'm going to do my double attack, same as before. So I'm going to use my lance. So I'm going to roll for that.
Don't laugh, Harry. It's not funny. I feel really tired.
20.
20, which
Decent.
is a hit, yeah.
So I'll roll it twice. Do both of them.
This is what a fairy looks like after she's been dragged.
Four.
Hit both, yeah. So roll for attack. For damage, sorry.
15 for the first one. For the second one, 10. So hang on, 15 for the first one and 10. So hang on, I'm going to use my divine tonight. So 15 and 10 plus, let me clear that out of the way. So 2d8 extra radiant damage on both of them. So hang on then. So 15 and 8, did I say yeah?
Yeah.
15 and 10.
15 and 10.
2d8. 15 and 10. Hang
That's
on.
2d10.
Huh?
No, that's 2d10. That's not 2d8.
Ellen.
Which one's a d8?
I've done it
The
for
one
you.
there. Oh, that one there.
Oh,
Give me that one,
fucking hell, I
innit?
may as well have not done it for him because I've managed to
Hang
do
on.
more damage to myself.
Yeah, well, now you've just done a 1d100.
Nope. Hang on.
It's a d100. I wonder what I get on a d100 if I roll it.
Oh,
God.
so, right, so that's an extra 8 on top of the 10, so that's 18 on that one.
Did you get 18 from?
Because it's 8 on top of the 10, so it's 18 for that damage.
Alright, 31. Alright, fair enough.
Hang on, and I got to do my other one, hang on.
What do you mean you've got to do your other one? You're queuing up attacks, yeah?
Yeah, but I get
To
radiant.
attack, so he gets the bonus on both attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, I did it at the end
59?
again. Hang on, I'm a brain out. I'm struggling, yeah. 1, 2, 3. So 18 on the one and 10 on top of the other one, so it's 26.
25.
Damo's just sat there like, just let me do my damage.
You got 25 and 18, Demo.
Yeah.
Brant, it's your turn.
Hang on, what's my damage? What did I do to him?
You've damaged him. I've counted it.
Next.
How close is he to us?
About 50 feet away.
Okay. That's thrown me a bit. Okay. I'm going to use my... What does that do? Okay, I'm going to utter a divine word and burn him and use my word of radiance.
Okay, and your word of radiance does...
Just damage.
Just
Straight off damage.
Just damage. Alright, go
What
for
it says
it.
is, okay, each creature of your choice that you can see within the range must succeed on a constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
How much did I need to succeed?
15.
Okay, I succeeded. Continue.
I thought you said 50 then, not 15.
I've just stolen the thunder out of Brand's sails.
Go for damage now.
I've saved it.
Oh, well, that was a waste, wasn't it? Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Oh, wait there. I'm going to turn myself invisible.
Okay, fair enough. So as you turn yourself invisible, this then moves on to, well, it would be Zavros, but he's not here, so it'll move on to Captain Sylvester.
First things first, I'm going to go to Brant and say, why have you turned yourself invisible? Because you won't be able to get anywhere being invisible in one turn. But outside of that, am I 50 feet away from him as well?
You're 50 feet away as well.
All right, let me move up. Move up 20 feet. And I shall throw both my daggers.
Okay, go for it. Roll for attack. Both hit and damage. Both hit as well. Very well. Good attack. So both daggers have sort of pierced into their side, caught them through their red robes, and you can see the blood is spurting out now. As this happens, they move into their turn. They've obviously seen Captain Sylvester. Now, the ceiling is about 100 foot high, so their way of dealing with this is that they teleport Captain Sylvester upwards high enough that they can't reach the ceiling to be able to crawl on it, but low enough for them to be able to be dropped from the feet. So you're being dropped from 90 foot. So you're going to take D4 damage for every 10 feet that you fall. So you're going to take 9 D4 damage.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we haven't got Grant as our training wheel, so Callum can do whatever he wants now. No one's going to know.
It's a fair argument.
It's all right. He's let us free now. Grant's let us free. We got to do our own thing now.
You take 20
Grant's
points
let
of
us down
damage
at
as
the
you
bottom.
slump into the floor and collapse into it.
Grant will be watching this now alongside his critical role to see what happened.
Okay, and then he moves swiftly on from the Archmage and moves into Bellimac. It's your turn.
Is he still in front of me? Yeah.
So he is still in front of you at the moment. However, he has used his bonus action to turn himself invisible as well.
Ain't a biscuit. Yeah, he just said it's my turn.
Swing wildly and hope that you hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into rage and then I'm gonna do the wild attacks. I think it is. I can't remember what it's called.
The wild attacks, yeah?
Yeah, I can't. Shut up, I can't remember what it's called. So let me activate rage.
Frenzied attacks.
Frenzied attacks. That's the one. Yes.
I don't even know how I remembered that, to be fair.
So with frenzy attacks as well, it says I do a bonus on my strength. Is it
You have a bonus on your strength. I can look.
on that like particular thing? It says you. Let me try and find the word, but it basically says something where I take it on my bonus from my strength or something like that. Let me double check it. Can you find it, Cal?
Yeah, I'm going to find it because it'd probably be quicker.
Yeah, because I'm on the phone again and it's quite slow.
Features and traits.
Yeah, it's on features and traits.
Rage and armored. Reckless attack. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on melee weapon attack and rolls using strength during this turn. So you only gain advantage on a strength roll. So if you want to do something strength related, you gain an advantage.
Right, but if it's just attacking, it's just standard, is it?
No, you gain advantage on attack on frenzied attack as well.
Right, okay. So I'll rage and frenzy attack just in the general area that he was in front of me at. So let me... actions. And then, okay, so it's roll twice to see if I hit. What we got there?
You rolled, have you?
Yeah, 15 plus 5, 20, but it's not coming out on mine properly. So if there's any other bonuses, I can't see them. And then I'm rolling again.
Okay.
So 17 altogether. So 17 and then a 20.
Excellent. Okay, well, you swing wildly into sort of open air. You're very frenzied, but you don't actually hit them because they've turned invisible. And it doesn't appear that they're in the area in front of you now.
I don't remember him moving on his turn.
Him moving on this turn you wouldn't see because he turned invisible.
I don't know if Callum's just sadistic because he's tired, or whether I don't know where this is going.
Where's it saying now?
It's like the ice bucket thing, you know. People just start putting their hands in it because they're just getting angry. They're like, in for longer. They go,
Okay, so it moves past Bellimac now onto Ariana.
What?
It's your turn.
What? Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna do the dagger and rapier again. Yeah.
He's invisible.
He's invisible.
And he's not in the general area.
And,
Oh.
and you
Let's
just...
change that then. Hang on then. Let me
No,
change it.
it's too late. You've already started swinging now.
All right, I'm just gonna swing anyway then.
Okay,
Oh.
you skip across thin air and you don't actually hit anything again.
Yeah, on your next turn, Ariana, you've got that purple thing.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
Rogar, it's your turn.
Okay. I will attack. I'll just double tap, and I'll use my divine smite. I'll only use it for the one this time, then, just to be whatever.
Okay, so you're going to use your divine smite.
Yeah, but I'll use it on one of my attacks rather than both.
Okay. What are
Just
you
to
attacking?
make sure I'm consistent. I'm attacking the big bad.
Everyone's gone. No,
Yeah,
but
everyone's gone. No one's focusing. No one knows what they're doing with their combat.
No, it's the big bad, isn't it? They're still there. Or they got invisible.
Yeah, they're invisible.
Yes.
Again,
So we need something though where we can actually see it with.
I'm sorry. Let me sit up. It might.
you wasted that go, Jess.
Hang
Oh,
on,
shut
hang
up,
on,
yeah.
hang on. Let me see what actions I've
I
got.
love how he sat forward now, as if it's going to make any difference.
And you'd be
Look.
surprised. I'm in the focus zone now. Listen, I got
I
it.
found my friend. You've taken her away from me. What's the point in life? Like, I just don't understand why I'm even here anymore.
You got Van back.
22 hours, and I found her and lost her all in the space of like 30 minutes. So
It's more like 2 hours, but I'll give you it.
my blanket just won't go right. 1 second.
Rogar's looking intently
Okay,
at his
I've
potential
got
options.
divine sense. So as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
They're neither good, evil, or undead.
But they're a fiend.
But they're not a fiend, they're an archmage. If they transported into a lich, they would be a fiend, but they're not.
Okay, so I'm just going to ready up then in case this person tries to attack me.
Okay, and it moves on to Brant.
What's Solazina drinking?
I've just realised that Solazina hasn't actually given me her role. What is Solazina's role?
So Solazina's role is to drink vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
I-
got Solazina in the initiative order. What's your role?
Oh, sorry, I just forgot about. So I've missed 3 rolls, so I get 3 turns.
No, you don't
you
get
never
three
rolled
turns.
in this.
You never rolled in the first place when I asked you.
It's 6, so I would have been last anyway.
Yeah, you would have been. Well, no, you'd be last. It's your turn now. Not Brant, it's your turn now.
Thanks.
You know what? Even my cat
Right.
just got to bed because she's had enough.
So the mage is invisible, right?
Yes, so the Archmage is currently invisible, yeah.
Brilliant. So what can we do? So I'll use one action to take my last healing potion.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 1d4 plus 4.
And it 2d4s plus 4.
No, 4d4. We went over this.
Didn't he just say what? Didn't he just say 1? I'm sure he just said 1d4 plus 4.
Too late in the
No.
game for it to be like this.
4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Right, it's still shit, so don't worry. 6 plus 4 is 10. So I gain 10. And then my second action will be is anyone low? No, I haven't got any health potions left, don't worry.
What do you
What do you want to do, Solazina?
So I see a pot in the corner, and I'm just going to lift that pot up and then pop it back down.
Okay, just to clarify for you, there is no pot in the corner. You're in the middle of an arena.
Oh my god, this is dreadful.
There's a pot at the end of the arena.
No, there is no pot in the arena. I'm the dungeon master. I'm telling you, there's no pot in the arena for you to be able to lift.
All right, well, Solazina saw a pot, she lifted it, she put it back down, whether there's a pot there or not. You must have imagined it.
Solazina's suffering from sleep deprivation. Brant, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use where he was last time seen, visible. I'm going to use my Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cube originating from myself.
Okay, so you can use it, and you're using it on its original spot.
Yes.
It's
Where?
unsuccessful and it misses.
But
Hang on. When it's Zavros's go.
Well, it would be Zavros's go next, actually, but he's not here, so
I feel like someone else could roll for him.
I feel that Zavros is stuck fighting with the Zaelith Guard against the Dynasty at the moment, against the Criminal Syndicate, so he's off doing his own thing. The actual person who's next is Captain Sylvester.
Ready, my dodge.
You're getting ready, your dodge. And that's it. Captain Sylvester's done. He's just like, you know what?
He's just
You know what? All of them have either missed attacks or attacked empty space. Okay, so the Archmage, seeing an opportunity to sort of do the same thing again, moves away from the newly found position and again casts Teleport, this time lifting Brant up into the air and dropping them from 90 foot down to the ground instead. Which is 9d4. That is my alarm.
9d4?
This is definitely something you should be able to do.
No.
Nothing says... listen, I wouldn't be doing this if you didn't have a way out of it. So that's 23 points
Do you
of
guys
damage
know
to
how we
Brant.
get out of it then?
The problem is the person who could probably tell you how to get out of it is the person that isn't here.
Oh, we're 22 hours into this. You can't give us a clue.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, fine. Zavros had a meeting with someone when you were at the warehouse about the potions that he held.
So
use the potion. Use the potion.
The feather thing?
but did he leave the potions behind?
What, the feather potions?
Yeah, the feather forward.
We did fly away.
So who's got the potions?
Hang on,
Ariana's got 4 of them.
What potion?
Take it.
Well, Ariana's going to take one.
She's got wings.
I fly already. I thought it was a fly.
What does the potion do?
Feather fall breaks your fall damage.
Oh, yeah, but that's not going to help us kill this twat, is it?
No, but it's going to stop you from being dropped from the bloody ceiling right now.
Oh.
Right, chuck one here. Right, there's 4 of us, Ariana. Chuck
Where's
us one
that?
Isn't Brad falling?
Chuck us a potion each on your next go.
Yeah. I'm on 20. I've had 23 damage.
Well, who's not going to have...
Well, you've got wings. No one else has.
Yeah, but there's 5 of you. So what am I going to...
The people who have
I can suck it up a bit.
Oh, there is 5. Yeah.
No, it's 5. 5 of you. I'm sorry, I can't say 5 of you.
Bellamac, it's your turn.
Okay. So, will you give the potions to Ariana?
She hasn't yet. It's not her turn.
Okay. I can feel it. Where's the base?
Has Rogar got wings? Because he's dragon?
No, he's Dragonborn, not dragon.
Yeah,
you don't know where he is. He's still invisible.
Yeah, but where did he reappear to? Because you said he reappeared and then he moved to a new spot.
You reappeared.
I didn't say he reappeared. I just
You
said
did.
he moved.
You literally went, and he moves again.
I
to
said
a new
he moves again to his new spot, just notifying you that he is on the move. It didn't necessarily mean that he's moved from X to Y to Z.
Yeah, but if you're saying he moves again, he's reappeared somewhere. So where did he reappear to?
I was.
Oh, wow, this is getting out of work.
Sure enough, invisibility only lasts one turn until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, but he can keep casting it on himself.
That's the bullshit.
Is a level 9 spellcaster. The Archmage casts these spells on itself before combat.
How long does it last?
Well, considering he keeps casting it on himself at the moment, 1 turn.
And what does it take, an action or a bonus action?
It does, so we can't do it indefinitely.
Okay.
Being able to stay invisible, fly Brant up to the ceiling.
Well, he's 3 slots at the moment. He's used 3 slots.
But you said it was an action, so does teleport count as a bonus action, or is that a proper action?
Teleport is a
All right,
proper
that's all right.
action. A bonus action is casting invisible.
We're good. We're good. It's not gonna last forever. And then we'll have them.
Oh, I should have done something.
Yeah.
You're
We'll
talking about your fog ability that you completely forgot about.
No, I was going to do. I could do a reaction. So when a creature within 5 foot hits me, that I can see. Oh, forget it.
Plus, he never really hit you. He just picked you up.
He just picked you up and dropped you.
Right. So I'm just gonna start making my way inside the cage and just like holding onto the side of the cage as tight as possible.
Okay, so you've moved over to the side of the cage and you're now holding on to the arena itself.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see the strategy the Bellamac is going with here. Moves on to Ariana then.
I want to use that fairy thing.
The purple thing.
Yep.
Cast it for me. I think I need to make a dexterity saving throw if I'm right.
Yeah, it's 14.
I made a 14 saving throw.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's 14 already. Because that's what you did to me when I had the 10. So screw you. You're now lit up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yes.
And you're all of the colours.
Okay, I'll give you a. Partly.
I know.
Okay, so you can see him now. You can see him. What would you like to do now that you've cast that action? You can see him outlined.
Now I'm gonna going to use my witch bolt.
Okay, do you want to roll for attack?
Yes.
You don't
11.
hit.
Oh wow, these next 2 hours are gonna proper drag.
Well, if we pass the combat, then we can get into the talky talk. And when we're in the talky talk, then it can end exactly on 10 o'clock.
Like I said, it's gonna proper drag.
Right.
Why would you say that, Damo? No, it is.
You pointed
Yeah,
it
well,
out now.
Do you not see him waving my head already?
Okay, so after Ariana, it is Rogar.
Okay,
see
so
him
I'm
now.
gonna use my double attack. And divine smite on both of them. On one of them.
Go for it.
So Lance, here we go. Our survey says
What do you want?
9.
Doesn't
Miss.
hit.
Our survey says
Doesn't hit.
16. Okay, miss.
Miss. And Brant. No, sorry, Solazina.
Right. What am I doing?
It's
My
your
attack.
turn.
Okay, so I can see him now. How far away is he?
30 feet.
Wicked.
I can see him. How far away is he?
Right, so I'm going to go for the Psychonic Strike again, where I deal a blow with my melee weapon and then my telekinesis axe. Come on,
Okay, roll for both.
Come on. I hope you're praying. Oh,
You don't hit. And your axe?
yes.
You do hit. And damage?
Critical
As
hit.
well, it is a critical hit.
The axe is going straight for the necklace.
Okay, so the axe cuts across, cutting a sort of scathing path across their chest. It severs the necklace from the sort of neck, and it cuts a deep gaping wound in their throat. So they're just holding their throat at the moment, and their magic appears to be dissipating.
Go on, Jan.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got another action actually. So I've got 2 actions, and that was only one because it was a Psychonic Strike. So as I do
Right.
that one, I'm going to go back in with the Xenocalibur Strike.
You can't. You've already thrown your Xenocalibur strike in that turn, and then you've hit it with your hand axe. You'd be throwing
Well,
3 attacks, not 2.
No, that's 1 strike because it's a Psychonic
One
Strike.
action.
So it's a Psychonic Strike is a melee one, and then I follow it up with another strike.
Yeah, which is your ability, so you've already used your ability.
It's a Psychonic Strike. It's 1 action.
Yeah, which you've used. Your bonus action now is to move,
No, but I get 2 actions. I'm level 5.
which you've already attacked. So you've used an action to attack, and then you've used another action to use the axe.
Let me just have a look at his character.
Yeah, let me have a look as well.
I feel like that's
So-
what I was doing before.
Yeah. So, for example, like one of my abilities is if I've got 2 light-handed weapons in both hands, one attack is like an attack with both hands, and then like my second action would be attack with both hands again, so effectively 4 attacks. Is that what you're saying you've got, or have you just got 2 actions?
Well, since we leveled up, we get 2 actions.
Yeah,
So-
your Psychonic Strike would be 1 action, and then your axe attack would be another action.
No, my axe attack is part of the Psychonic Strike. So
Oh,
when
is
I
it?
hit with my melee, my
Right.
Psychonic Strike gets that next action. So that's part of the next action.
So it's like an ability within the attack.
Yeah. So it's like a second strike. So if I hit with the first action, I get
Yeah.
that second one as like a bonus on that action, and then since I leveled up, I get 2 actions.
Okay, just to
So,
clarify,
so effectively,
you're talking about your psionic strike, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, your psionic strike, you've been using it wrong. By the looks of it, it's an other attack. So you've been doubling up your attack and using 2 heavy melee weapons for single attacks, when actually you should be using your Xenocalibur and then the psionic attack, or the psionic power called psionic strike underneath under other. And in fact, that psionic power doesn't have 1d20 plus 6. It's actually 1d20 plus 1.
No,
Yeah.
it says you can propel your weapons with Psychonic Force, and one of my moves is I can move my weapons with Psychonic Force. That's what it says.
No, hang on.
Your weapon with Psychonic Force.
After you hit a target within 30 feet of you with an attack and deal damage to it with a weapon, you can expend 1 psionic energy, dealing force damage to the target. So all it does is amplify your 1 weapon attack. It doesn't include another weapon.
it's like an ability within the attack. It's not like
It's not a separate attack. It's adding on to that first strike.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so his second attack didn't actually hit, because he didn't have a second attack to throw the hand axe at. He used the Xenocalibur, which missed. So that health has not actually been taken off.
He's still got the necklace.
You've only been playing
So
for
he's still
22
got the
hours.
necklace.
Realise that.
all right.
Yeah, we've only been playing for 22 hours.
If we're doing that, then I'm doing the 1d8 plus 1.
Well, no, because you missed.
I didn't miss because I hit with my main weapon.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, look
Did I
at
not?
the...
Oh no, I did miss.
You did
Okay.
miss, yes.
Oh, well done, Ed. Well done, Ed. Why do you are?
Written in your character. He was going to find it. He was looking anyway.
I'm looking anyway. I'm going to be looking anyway. I've literally gone into your character to see it because I thought there's no way. Look, you could have got away with using those 2 attacks. As soon as you added a 3rd weapon into it, I was like, there is no way this level 5 character is throwing 3 attacks at me right now. There is no way. Okay. Brantar, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast my Thunder Wave.
Okay, yeah, you cast your Thunder Wave. Go for the attack. I'm guessing I need to make some kind of saving throw.
Yeah, you do.
What saving throw?
Constitution.
Yeah, I
Well,
made
but I
it.
think 14 in it.
Huh?
From what I remember, I think the saving throw he needs to make is like 14 or 15,
I
is it?
don't think Harry's looking at the screen.
I haven't got my phone in my hand, so.
I just rolled a
Yeah.
17 straight as
Anyone.
soon as he said it.
Oh, that's fine. No, it's because he didn't say, so I was like,
Yeah, 15.
alright.
Okay, so successfully made the saving throw against you. And then it returns back to Captain Sylvester.
Yeah, I've already thrown my daggers, haven't I?
What's that?
I've already thrown my daggers, haven't I?
You don't have your daggers.
Alright. Crossbow it is then.
Go for it, go for the attack. You don't hit.
I use a healing potion as a bonus action, yeah?
You can use a healing potion as a bonus action, yeah.
Sweet, that's my last one.
Okay. Okay, bear with me. Okay. So the Archmage begins to float upwards and cast Cone of Cold again across the whole battlefield. Can each of you make a... let me just check it again now. Sure it's a Constitution saving throw. I'll just check for you.
How close are you to us at the moment?
So probably about, well, a couple of you within melee range because you've been able to throw a couple of attacks.
5 feet?
Not within 5 feet of you, no.
Okay.
It's a ranged attack. Okay. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I'm dead then.
I'll tell you what, the lag's killing my dice, yeah. Doing my nothing.
Okay,
Lags you
so
died.
for those, hang on, so who's missing? Solazina, you need to make one as well.
Ugh.
Have you made one? Solazina there.
Oh,
Fuzzy,
sorry.
what are you doing?
I was replying in the chat.
You know,
It was
for not paying attention, you're making a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Constitution. Saves. Saving throws. Constitution. Yeah.
I'm not cheating. Disadvantage.
You got to roll again, Jan.
Huh?
Go roll it again.
Oh. Yeah.
There
I'll
you
take
go.
them.
Nice.
Okay, so you now take 1d4 plus 4. So those of you who rolled above a 10, you take 4 damage. You take 4 damage, and those of you who roll below a 10 take 8 damage.
Oh.
Ariana is sounding concerned. Okay. At this point, the Archmage takes the opportunity to lose the spell Banishment and bring back Ariana's friend. Ariana's friend, who's in a frenzied state, drops by Ariana and goes on the attack again.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I love
Let
to
Ariana deal with her mates. Let's focus on the other guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it breaches your armor class and deals 8 damage to you, Ariana. What health are you on?
2.
It then moves on to Telemac.
So, as I moved outside the cage, where within the area is the mage to me?
So you're about 30 foot away from him at the moment.
Alright, so if the max I can move is 40, would that still put me within striking range if I move then?
Yeah, 30 foot. You
Alright.
can move 40.
Uh?
You can move more than he's like distance.
That's fine. No, I just said make sure I can like move and attack within the. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna move towards him, and all right, let me get my attacks up. So action. Oh my days, man! This lag's doing me nothing. Right, that's a 6.
So you miss.
I got an 18.
Okay, you do hit from the armored class. So do you want to do damage for me, please?
10.
Okay, so you hit.
But again, I want to try and go for the sort of chest necklace here as well.
You do go
Try
for
just-
the chest area, and you do strike him across the chest, but not enough to break the necklace's hold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's now on to Ariana.
I don't really know what to do right now because I can attack, but then if anything happens, I'm dead.
Have you got anything? Could you like just incapacitate her? Like I don't know, nick a leg.
Van, did you touch her?
I can't touch her anymore.
Can you whisper? Can you whisper
Whisper?
secret words?
No. No.
Let me see if I've got a healing potion.
You got nothing.
I've used it all up.
I've got a
Have you
healing.
got your fucking hammer?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Fine.
You forgot about your hammer. That's serious.
You know what I'm doing next?
Wake up! Your hammer. You're famous for it. Come on.
So
You've got to
5
finish off.
7.
What's that?
I did a healing potion.
Okay, so you gain 5 HP back, which takes you to 7.
No, I get 7 back, so I got 5 plus 2.
It's come up as 4 plus 1 for me.
Yeah, because it's 2d4.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's 4 and 1.
2 plus 2 is 4. Good math.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is 7, right?
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, right, okay.
There you go. Okay, so after Ariana, it is Rogar.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do? So I've got one more of my Divine Smite. Let me attack first off. So first one with a lance is... Come on, oh my god. 10, that's not in it.
No, it isn't.
1. Oh, yes! An actual 20, so
And it's a
28.
critical hit. Okay, go for damage.
Okay, so I'm going to go damage, and then I'm going to use the Divine Smite on top of it. Yeah, boy. 15 for that one.
Just
And then it to... So it's this one here. 1, 2. Oof. Add. 15. Add. 3.
6. So 6, 30, 36.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to kill him, Dame?
Okay, so I have got my lance. Okay, so I am going to jump over them. My acrobatics is actually pretty decent, so I'm going to jump over, hit them with the sort of pummel of the lance, and then drive it down through the back of between the shoulders.
Okay. I don't know if I have the brain capacity to be
Yeah.
able to explain that,
Yeah.
but you have successfully killed the Archmage by pummeling him into the ground. Congratulations, he is now dead.
Yes.
Solazina, is your turn.
I was disappointed. Come on now.
It's your
As
turn,
he
Solazina.
drives the spear down into the back of the Archmage, crumpling his spine as he drives down
So he's
into
still
the ground.
still stood there, but with a mace wedged
Come
down.
on.
Stood in place, in situ. All good. Wicked. I killed him.
Right,
No, we didn't. We're
Right,
still in
so-
combat. It's always Ian's turn.
there's
What's
no
happening
more.
with the fairy?
Yeah, we should probably
Right.
subdue the fairy at some point. Jan, just to let you know, since the Archmage is dead.
Yeah. Fairy, mate. Focus on
Huh?
the fairy attacking
Ariana.
Ariana.
Well, no, she's on another plane. So
Can we-
it's spell is over.
Nick, you're on another plane.
Huh?
You're on
Should we
another
all-
plane.
Should we all roll persuasion? All of us.
What, to tell and do the right thing.
Yeah, calm down, right? Yeah, let's just,
Right,
it's
Jan.
Well,
the fairy
the
came
mage
from
is
the
dead.
plane.
Hang on a minute. The mage is dead.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
The fairy was sent to another plane.
She's back now.
Yeah,
She's back now.
Yeah. And
She's attacking Ariana.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're going to do is, well, she's had a long rest. Has she not?
Oh, wrong fairy, mate.
No.
Ariana
So you were hoping she was going to come back okay, but she hasn't.
has
Okay. So I'm gonna
hour and 36 minutes.
Go on, Jan.
I'm gonna roll a persuasion then.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not very good at persuasion.
None of us are.
Oh no, I am good at persuasion. I'm gonna roll a persuasion to say, the Archmage is dead.
I haven't got to
You're-
persuade you about that. You
Mate.
can see.
Just shut up. I'm trying to save your friend here.
Well, can you
Even though
can you not
it's
tell
about-
her, can you let her
24
know that
hours.
who I am rather than the fact that she can see the dead guy? You don't need to tell her.
17.
It's unsuccessful.
What?
17. What's successful then?
18 plus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? She's not even a friend anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like,
We'll all roll persuasion. We'll all roll persuasion. All of us.
Okay.
Well, what else have we got to do? Yes.
So I killed the
Well, I want to do this for Rogar.
Yeah.
Well done.
You got it. Sorry.
Brant, it's
I'm gonna
your
roll.
turn.
Who's?
Your
Mike.
turn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to roll persuasion.
Okay, go for it.
However, I'm going to try and reiterate the fact that Ariana is her friend, her best friend from long ago. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unsuccessful. You really don't get through to her on that accord. Captain Sylvester, your turn.
It's gone quiet. It's not me. It's no.
No, it's
We
Captain
went-
Sylvester. He's trying to work out what he wants to do.
Okay.
Because he's in a pinch. He can either try and persuade, knowing that there's a very high chance that he's going to fail, or he can attack her.
Why would he attack?
Brianna's HP now.
Can I use grapple? And I'm going to ask you to be nice and give me advantage on the strength check because the fairy's so much smaller than me.
I'll agree.
I'm on 9.
So you can choose, the fairy can choose to either counter my grapple with a strength or a dexterity check.
She is
Oh,
gonna-
sorry, an athletics or acrobatics check.
An athletics or an acrobatics check, yeah?
And you can choose which one.
Okay, so I'm going to choose an acrobatics check for the fairy.
Why does my wig look like a freaking afro right now?
I said that earlier. Says you look like you got dreads now.
Oh, look at the acrobatics save on that.
What did you get?
Acrobatics check save 24. Athletics attack is 23.
Oh.
So as you try to grapple her, she sort of lively moves out of the way, seeing you coming. So she was able to get away from you, Captain Sylvester. It's now your turn, Bellamac.
Is she facing? I know she's just grappled with Captain Sylvester, but is she facing me, like the entrance to the cage at
She's
all?
specifically pushing her back towards the cage. She's an experienced fighter at this point, so she's making sure the cage is to her back.
Right. Okay. So it's being outside the cage. Then can I like grab her legs through the cage and like hold them there?
No, she's not close enough for you to reach through and grab her leg.
You just said she's going back up against the cage.
Yeah, so she's got her back facing towards the cage. I didn't say that she's literally rubbing her back along the cage.
All right.
Outside the cage.
You walked
sir?
right earlier.
Yeah, I went earlier to attack the mage. So yeah, all right. Well, I'll go do the same. I'm going to go back in the cage and try and subdue or grab hold of her. Like
Same situation. You'll need to do a check, and I'm going to do an acrobatic saving throw.
what am I rolling on?
Strength it'll be if you're trying to grapple her, I think.
Just the strength, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's an athletics.
Okay, go for athletics throw then.
Oh, so it's not strength, it's athletics, is it?
Well, we both scored 20, so I'm going to say that it was sort of a tie. Neither of you won in the grapple.
All right, okay.
No advantage to either party. So you failed on your grapple, and it goes to Ariana.
Yeah, I feel like I should get something for my size compared to her.
Well, her size compared to you managed to sort of null impulse and just get you in this stalemate, so...
Right.
I'm just going to use persuasion.
Okay, persuasion, yeah.
Yeah. $16.
Kieran said yes, Damo. And you've been unsuccessful with your persuasion check. And it's now Rogar.
Someone just knock her out. Genuinely, just clip her across the head. Take one. I'll kill her, I'm just saying.
Well, Rogar's having to have a think about it.
What?
It's your turn.
All right. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna chuck 5 HP to Ariana. My lay on hands pull, which is a bonus action, and then I'm gonna try and let me have a look what I can do. I am going to. So I'm going to use my Dragon Fear.
Dragon Fear.
Yeah, so I can. So you can expend the use of your breath weapon. So instead of breathing fire, I'll roar in the person's face, forcing each creature of your choice that can hear or see you within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw, which is a DC 13. On failure, a target becomes frightened of you for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Well, so everyone in the area make a wisdom saving throw then, because he's used it on all of us.
And that little scrope that we're trying to attack.
And I've just saved it.
What did we need to get? 13.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 13.
For what?
I've got powerful dice.
What foe?
Just
A wisdom saving throw.
do a wisdom saving throw. So it should be in the little side box under saving throws.
No.
Oh, God. So Brad scared me.
Bellamac scared of you.
Wait, we class even though I hit 13, I'm still scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solazina isn't.
You're all right. You're not scared of me.
Ariana?
I'm not scared.
We've lost.
What did I miss? Sorry. What did we?
You got to make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom
Have I
save.
got to do that as well, yeah?
Yeah, you have as well, yeah.
14.
Ariana's safe. And Captain Sylvester. And I quickly shout it out for those who have come in. We are at 22 and a half hours, or just over 22 and a half hours now. So we've got about an hour and a half still to go before we reach the hour mark. I'm shouting it out now. Please don't expect much in the way of storytelling right now. This is just graft to get to the 24-hour mark. The combat has been questionable, with many characters throwing attacks at an invisible enemy that they can't see, just swinging wildly. And hoping for the best. The battle intelligence has gone out the window. Again, appreciate everyone who's tuned in. We're raising money for Latch charity. I don't know what the total is now. Is it still the same as it was?
360, is it now?
650.
What?
650.
Oh, sorry,
It's 650.
It's
Oh,
680.
680. I was gonna.
Thank you, everyone who's donated. It is truly
Yeah,
an
thank you for
amazing
that.
cause. We really appreciate it. Who was it that donated? Give him a
I
shout.
know the last time we checked, it was an anonymous donation.
Jacob and Lily Beth Prosser.
Oh, that's my kitty winks.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So, moving swiftly on. Who was it
Try
that
to.
took the turn?
I don't know what we're gonna do, peeps, because this pain in the ass is like literally we just.
I just don't know how we've killed the mage so quickly, even though he took a piss last time, and then this little thing, so we're
You were
taking a
level
piss.
4 when you fought him last time.
Sorry to interrupt. £30 from Kieran James.
Oh, cheers, Key. Thanks, bro.
You're
Where's that?
Legend. Size.
Right.
Okay, so Rogai, you've taken your turn. It's now Solazina's turn to try and come up with a way of taming this fairy.
right.
And I'm loading
What-
this character up now after last time.
We tried persuasion, didn't we?
Try it again, because you got a good persuasion. I can't get my words out. Persuasion.
I am.
That one.
But I got a good strength as well. I'm thinking, I'm just gonna slice the wings off her. I'm thinking just kill her. I'm just gonna kill her, and then Ariana's just gonna get over it. You know, it'll take time, but
Look, this is gonna impact
Oi.
Ariana. You do
no,
whatever.
I said to Ariana before, let's talk to her, let's reason with her, but she's rabid. So what do we do with rabid Anna?
Cutting off the wings is the right way to go.
But we've seen signs. We've seen signs where there's.
Talk to me, because I am thinking just to put her out of misery right now.
Put you at misery.
I love Jan's analogy. What do you do with rabid animals? You put them down.
He's
That
not.
really what you want to say
He's
to me.
not wrong.
Ariana, do you want to save your friend or what?
Yeah, but you can't cut off her wings.
No, I'm not going to cut off her wings, but are we saving her or am I killing her?
No, this is you've already
I have not
made a
cut
decision
all
to
of
it.
this way.
We've been doing this for so long.
No, you to kill her.
I know it seems a long way, but wouldn't we
Just
just
kill
correct?
her. I am literally the first thing I do is going to kill your crew.
Jan, before
I-
you
Kill your
let's-
3 men.
before Jan attacks, right? Jan, just try one more persuasion. You could be the final chink in the armor. You might roll that dice that we've been waiting for.
There has got to be something.
For 3 hours.
Come on, roll that dice.
But it's
Persuasion.
been 24 hours. Ruga. Okay.
Persuasion. You got it. Come on.
Who's
Everything
Okay.
else is defenses. Just
Roll
remember
that dice.
Flabba? Who's Flabba?
Come on, you got this.
That's
Okay.
something decent.
I'm going to roll a persuasion. If someone can tell me what that's off. Goose Flabba. I know Damo knows.
Yeah, bad boys.
Huh?
Who's that?
Bad-
Bad boys, isn't it?
No.
Let's
Goose
go.
Flabba.
Can we just get on with it? I want to finish at some point.
Yeah,
It's an Adam. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's an Adam Sandler film.
Just roll the dice.
Oh,
right. He's not done it. I'm doing it for him.
No, hang on.
Yeah, I can do it for him.
Yeah.
And
Well,
just,
do that.
just to clarify, hang on a minute. You said you've got a good charisma score. Oh no,
It's
no,
not
no,
charisma.
persuasion.
No, persuasion, you idiot.
Oh, you
Go on,
failed.
let roll.
Right,
17.
right. I'll roll my persuasion. Thank you.
17 he just did.
You just did 17.
Yeah, he needs 18 now.
All right.
I'll roll my persuasion. Thank you.
Oh, you did.
Oh, damn it.
Should have just let me roll your persuasion check for you. You're gonna get closer. 17 on mine and 5 on yours. Here we go. You don't manage to convince her. Sorry, Solazina, you don't. Brant, it's your turn.
I'm doing the same thing.
Roll for
Persuasion.
persuasion. Wow. Okay. What? So does anyone see what Brant's persuasion is?
Oh, and that
I'm not
one,
seeing-
You get
a critical fail.
So
How'd you get a critical fail?
So you know what happens when you get a critical fail? Something bad always happens when you get a critical fail. So because you've got a critical fail on your persuasion, her eyes are fully glassed over now, and she's gone into a complete and utter frenzy. Ariana's friends.
wow.
We're gonna have to kill her. We're gonna have to kill her.
But we don't have to kill her.
You come up with an idea of how we get through this without killing.
Oh, wait.
Who's goes in next, pal?
Yeah.
So we can't do
Captain
persuasion.
Sylvester.
So what are we gonna do?
Huh?
Put him in the
Oh,
cage. Put him in the cage and lock him up.
Ed, just go in for an unarmed attack. Just see what you get, and then do it from there.
Someone just go in and punch her in the face.
Or just kick the legs from underneath her, punch in the head. I don't care.
She's a fairy. Come on.
So where are they kept before they go out into the ring?
This sort of slavers' pens that are being liberated beneath the sort of ring at the moment.
We need to get her back in there.
Why don't you go in the cage as well? But she'll come after you. But she was, and then
Yeah.
You both
you in
in.
the cage, and I'll heal you at a later date.
Ben, we're always healing you, mate.
Just saying.
So what
I
do you
think
want
it's
to do, Brant? Oh, no, it was Captain Sylvester. What do you want to do?
I try and grapple one last time, because if I can grapple her, then I can tie her up and try and drag her to the cage.
Sling her in here, yeah. And then we just keep her as a pet in our base.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, it hasn't come through on mine. What'd you get?
So
Oh,
Captain
never mind.
Sylvester has gone to grapple once again and got an 11, and I've done the acrobatics check for Ariana's friend and scored a 24, preventing the grapple again.
Oh,
I'm going to do persuasion every time now.
you can't now. Persuasion's out of the blinking thing because she's like fully glazed over. It's like no.
Critical fail.
Yeah,
That's what critical fail is. You can't persuade her anymore.
yeah.
And don't forget, you got a fucking time limit.
Got a what?
Time limit.
Yeah, we got an hour and
Bellamac, it's your turn.
an hour and something. An hour and more than 15 minutes.
I thought that. No, you've got 2 minutes to make your move.
Why?
Grow.
These throws are dead, man.
Okay, so you don't hit Bellamac, and it moves on to the friend herself, who is going to go for an attack on Ariana again. Doesn't hit the armor class, but does use the bonus action to ready herself the next attack, so to brace herself the next attack, so she gains advantage.
Look, someone needs to kill her because otherwise I'll be the one that does it. And unfortunately,
Just an armed
Right,
attacker.
I've got an idea, I've got an idea.
So, Rogart, just knock her out. Knock
It
her
is
out.
Ariana's turn, and she has got an idea.
Right,
Go on,
I'm
then.
going to I'm going to use my spell to shrink her, so it means that she has a disadvantage on strength checks. So if someone then tries to grapple her, she'll have a disadvantage on the throw.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's go for another round.
Makes it easier for someone else to kill her. What are we gonna do? We're gonna just.
Let's all try and grapple her. Let's
Yeah,
all try
We're
and
not
grapple
going to knock her out then.
Yeah.
We're going to catch her. We're going to
Yeah.
kill her.
So I'll use this now.
No, I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
I made a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. One.
It's gonna be on me now. Sorry, Ariana.
Rogar, your
Don't
turn.
grapple.
Just
Shit,
knock her out, mate.
Still, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh no, but I can't.
Grapple her.
It goes against me as a person because I'm like.
Morals come into it.
Yeah. Just knock her out, mate.
Innit? What's it? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Yeah, I'm going for it.
You're gonna go for it, yeah? Okay, go for it.
Extra attack. This is gonna get
No.
messy.
It's gonna be the best attack ever now, isn't it?
Watch this. Ready? So I'm rolling 2 dice. First one's 18.
The first one's a hit.
Oh,
The second one's a hit.
You should have gone for an arm. I told you. Huh?
Damage.
this is mean.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
damage
God.
again.
Go on.
And 7.
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
I don't want to completely kill her. I just want to get her.
Oh
You ain't
my
gonna have much of a choice if you hit her hard enough.
Right.
Okay, so as you strike out with your lance, she begins to sort of fly end over end, like sort of floating backwards after you've hit her so hard. Blood begins to pour down, and there's a rend in her one wing that's making her struggle to stay upright at the moment.
There we go. Right now, she's gonna be a bit. She's a bit fucked up at the moment, but yeah.
Solazina, it's your turn.
Do we get an advantage on grapple since she's?
No, because she's still athletic and acrobatics.
All right. No, just checking. Just checking.
No, but I'm good on acrobatics as well. So what should I do? What should I do?
Well,
Don't
unless
put
you
Do
want
it.
a gymnastics
Do it.
competition.
Yeah.
Grapple her.
Yeah.
It's athletics, not acrobatics.
How do I grapple?
You got to roll in athletics.
I'm going to roll in athletics. Right. So I'm going to try and grapple her to the floor and pin her down for final time and get her down
Do it
So
then.
you've got to achieve
in
it.
a cage, whatever, in a net, whatever it is. We're going to grapple her to the floor.
Do it then.
Acrobatics. We go.
No, athletic.
Athletics.
You said acrobatics.
No, acrobatics for me.
No, you said
athletics for
acrobatics. You
you.
got 21 as well.
You rolled a 21 as well.
What? It don't matter. It's the same. It's +6.
Is it +6? Can someone go in and check?
Right. I'm going to take a screenshot and put it in the group
No,
chat.
you could just roll for athletics, because if you roll for athletics, I'll see the plus on it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I might roll something else.
Right, no, I'm going to have a look now. I'm going into your character.
They are
Go on.
+6.
He has got +6, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do manage to wrestle the friend down to the ground, but she is still lashing out at the moment, so she's still continuing to fight. She's just pinned to the ground.
Right, we need.
I got rope.
Bloody argument.
Captain's
I got rope.
right.
No, no, don't
I got
worry,
rope.
Get in the grapple.
Hang on, I got 2 actions. So I'll do another athletics to pin her down again.
No. You've
No,
already.
You've already pinned her.
Go on, roll for it. You've said it. Roll for acrobatics, please.
Oh my god.
Athletics or acrobatics. I'm confirming this time.
You
Athletics.
literally have it pinned, and then you let her
You got a
go.
pin me.
Why are you rolling another athletics? You've already done it.
Okay, so as
Oh,
you
no.
lift her up to go and pin her again, she uses the opportunity to break free of your grasp.
Oh my god. I literally said I had a rope.
When you've got them grappled,
Killer.
So why didn't you do it?
when you've got them grappled,
Because
you
took
can
a
just
second action when you didn't need to.
Yeah, when you've got them grappled, you can just move and you drag them with you. That's what a grapple does. So you could have dragged her across to the cage.
Well, you should have said that at the fucking time, shouldn't you?
Ropey.
Ariana, I don't take no responsibility for what happens next, okay?
No.
No,
Okay.
I
She's
say
still
to Solomina,
13.
I
She's still
don't.
13. She's not free.
Brant, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and grapple it.
Go for it. Roll.
I got rope
Athletics.
as well.
What's that?
Jan,
I got rope as well.
Let's go for your athletics roll.
Acrobatics, yeah?
No, athletics. I'm acrobatics.
I'm joking. Oh.
oh,
It's just fate. Fate is put me in this path. Where we
There's
go.
like
Dave, do you know what this reminds me of?
this little fairy.
What?
Are we really battling this little fairy? This is what we're doing.
Solomina.
Because everyone's putting me in this position. I'm this person who's trying to go good versus evil, and you're all putting me in a
Solomina.
position where I got to stomp on a fairy.
You're a dragon. I'm a battle princess.
Right, Rogar, you
Jan,
can come on.
Do
You
we not?
An orc. And
Yeah.
Do we not make a promise? Do we not make a promise though? Do we
Right.
not make a promise in an earlier campaign?
Can I just say, Dame, this reminds me of the first ever campaign we did where you, Grant, Harry, none of you could roll over that 8, and you had that one low-level enemy that turned into Mike Tyson, dodging everything you were throwing at him.
Yeah.
I'm a proper machine, but I don't want to be a machine. I don't want to be the one that does it. I got no choice.
Jan,
Don't yam
Jan,
me.
what's your armor class?
I'm sorry.
What's your armor class?
Who's he talking to?
I'm talking to you. What's your armor class?
I'm sorry. There's not a Jan in this game.
Sorry,
Mm.
Solomina, what's your armor class?
You
My
just
armor
need-
class is 19.
Is it?
For Unicorn that's just made a comment, we are nearly 23 hours into the 24 hours, which is why it's descending into chaos and anarchy and why the party's struggling to take down a fairy.
19 my armor class is.
Oh, okay.
He's an idiot.
Okay, so, Brant, what do you want to do? Oh no, you've already failed. Ignore me. It's on to Captain Sylvester.
You just call me an idiot because I will chop her friend in half. If she carries on, I will chop her friend in half.
What do you want to do, Captain Sylvester?
Grapple, go on. We said one more round, didn't we?
I said one more round when I started last time.
We're here now. You've got
No,
I
we're here now.
you.
I was going for the crossbow and it hits.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Okay, you do hit her, and you hit a square in the chest, and she's beginning to weaken, but she is still alive, but only just at the moment.
Wow.
Right, she got to be on the floor then.
Bellamac, it's your turn.
No, it wasn't me that did it. Just like to say.
This is like Russian roulette, isn't it? Who doesn't want to kill the fairy?
You please try
Spinning
and
the finger. Like, who's gonna kill her?
I want to kill the fairy now.
Is it
You're trying to grapple again.
is it athletics, isn't it?
Yeah, it's athletics for you and acrobatics for me.
Right.
It should be no, hang on. It should be at a disadvantage for you if you're playing the fairy because she's just had a fucking arrow shot through her chest, so it should be at a disadvantage.
She's also in a frenzy at the moment, Solazina.
Oh, right, okay. I forgot about that.
Someone kill her.
Do we improvise? Is there anything we could do? Has anyone got any nets or anything that we could like?
Bellamak's got
Solazina,
great
looks
sword.
so weak over the fairy.
After that, it moves on to Ariana's friend, who readied herself for the next attack. So she's going to go for Ariana again, but this time she has advantage on the attack.
Hang on, did she ready herself last time? She can't ready herself.
Yeah, she readied herself last time. I did use it as steady. Okay, so she does successfully hit, causing 11 damage to Ariana.
Shit. She's causing damage to herself.
I'm rolling on Ariana because they're literally dual opposites. They got the same classes and abilities and everything.
Ah, okay.
The thing is, it is possible to grapple this fairy because we've done it.
Well, it is Ariana's turn.
This
now.
is the same fairy that's nearly dead. Just
If you
caused 11 damage.
remember, if you remember, we did
Right.
grapple her.
I'm
We
going to do
succeeded.
What are you going to do?
athletics.
Okay, go for it.
Oh,
Oh, it's my turn into
For
a
those
25.
still
How
watching, they are not able to roll against me, it seems, because every roll that they're rolling are managing to counter, so they're still not able to pin them, and they haven't been for the last 3 turns. It's Rogar, it's your turn.
Do it, Dame. Do it.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
End it.
What else am I going to
No,
do?
we can't now, Rogar. No, we come so far.
A minute. Let me just check a minute. Let me just see
Xena.
what else I've got in my suppository. No, they're all
You
wrong.
don't want a
Words.
suppository. I hope you don't.
What's the word? What have I got in my
Inventory.
yeah?
Infantry.
Whatever. I'm having a look. Let me see. Divine. No, don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. I haven't got nothing. I can't grab hold of it. I'm a fighting machine. I got to do what I got to do.
Can I grab hold of her?
Can you not pin her down?
Wait, I got something here.
Oh, Billy, go on. What?
I got a torch.
A torch.
A torch. Yeah.
Okay. So can I try and grapple that? Can I try and grapple?
Yeah, but you'll need to do
I'll do it. What am I rolling for?
Athletics.
I got +7, so you never know.
Ooh, this might be a different story.
On.
It is a different story. You do manage to pin her down.
So I just grip hold of it. Grip hold of it. Now I'm moving
Okay.
towards the cage.
Okay,
Right,
so you're
I have a
moving
rope if you want.
Okay, so as you move
I got
towards the
rope as well.
cage, it's now
Yeah.
Solazina's turn.
Okay.
Right, Salazar.
Not do anything that is going to cause this an issue. I suggest go over to Bellamac or someone who's got a rope and get it off them and bring it to me.
Well, I was thinking about using charge. No? Okay.
I
Right.
only scored if he does that. That'd be me done.
So,
Yeah.
Rogar, so you got a have you?
What? I've got a hold of it, yeah.
Right, let me
Yeah.
check my inventory.
I've got a rope. Just come and get the rope.
I might have a rope. Or would I come to you if I've got a freaking rope in my inventory?
Because I know I've got a rope. So just come and get the rope.
If you've got a rope, you can give them the rope back.
I have got a rope.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a rope. So I'll minus the rope.
No, you
And
don't
then
have
I'll
a
pass
rope.
it to you. And there we are.
No, you don't have a rope.
Yeah, I just removed it.
No, you don't. I'm looking at your inventory.
I've literally just removed it.
Why have you removed the rope?
Huh?
Why have you removed the rope if it's in your inventory?
He's giving it to me in it, but he haven't got one. Or unless he did it and then, I don't know, whatever.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I have rope. Yeah, awesome.
Everyone start.
Excuse me, don't doubt me. I swear on my.
No, we believe you, Jan. We're all good. We're all good.
I wouldn't freaking lie.
Yeah, stop arguing. Just fire
Right,
up.
can I just
Easily.
stop? Just quickly clarify. I've gone into Jan's inventory. Now, there's something that Solazina has wanted this whole time, isn't there? What is it that Solazina's wanted this entire time?
No. Actually, before you say it, I added the boomerang when I thought I was going to get a boomerang, but then I didn't get a boomerang and I didn't take it out. So before you say it, I didn't use the boomerang because I know I didn't get a boomerang. So
you
I didn't have a boomerang, so I didn't use it. But I did have a rope, So don't tell me I didn't have a rope, because I did have a rope.
So yeah, you removed the rope straight away, but you held onto the boomerang for 8 hours.
No, I literally was. Yes, I did have a.
Oh.
Well, if I didn't have a rope, okay, I'll walk over to whoever's got a rope and pass the rope over. Simple.
Well then, why did that take us 10 minutes?
Because I had a fucking rope and no one believed me. I just said I had a fucking rope.
Right. So we give the rope to Rogar. Rogar is now tying her up. Or we're helping Rogar.
It used to be like Sunday morning, and there's just effing and jeffing left,
I
right.
might just wait until that ferry is roped up and put her off anyway.
So give me the rope, yeah? I start tying her up.
We're helping tie her up.
Okay, so
And
you're
then
beginning to
Salah's-
tie her up. Okay.
We're so close.
How do you plan to do this now? So what are you
Well,
going to do?
I'm just going to tie her up as best as I possibly can. And
Drag her into
As you say, it's a 50-foot rope, so we can do the legs and the arms, or the wrists behind
just
the back.
be like a mummy.
Okay, so Brandon,
And the wings. Don't forget the
Brandon, it
wings.
is your turn.
the wings. Who's mine?
It is your turn, yeah. So if
Oh,
anyone's dragging her in, it's you.
I get the rope. My own rope. My own rope.
Another one, yeah?
Chuck the rope back to Lamak, saying I don't need your rope, and go over, and I tie the arms, tie the legs, really tight, double knots, triple knots, and the wings.
Yeah.
And the wings.
Did we actually not use my rope?
Can I?
The rope's being used, it's just being doubled up by Ben.
Ben's
And then
turn.
what I want to do is put a hole through the wings, yeah. So then I can properly tie the wings up.
There's already a hole in the wings where it's been rend open.
Wow.
Okay, there we are then.
Spread it through it.
Triple knot.
Okay,
Triple
so
knot.
the cage is
Knot.
about 70 feet away, so you've got your movement speed, so you'll need to drag her across that distance.
Okay, let's
Can
go.
we roll on a... Oh, sorry. Ben's go. Sorry.
What am I doing? Where am I dragging it to now? Where do you want to
So
take
it's
her?
basically Brant, Captain Sylvester, and Bellamac. It's your turns.
Where we carry it? Where are we taking her?
We've got to take it to the cage, which is 70 feet away. So
Yeah,
obviously I
but-
can move 40 in general, but we'd have to roll on a strength anyway. Just
What
to
are we
make
doing
sure.
once we put her in the cave? Just leaving her there.
We're in the final hour of the stream, peoples. The final hour.
Yeah, at this point,
Right.
it's gone into a bit of like
Turmoil.
a bit of turmoil. The main enemy they managed to kill within like half hour, and they've been spending the last 2 hours trying to pin a fairy to the floor just to prevent them from being killed. And it almost got to the point where the fairy was killed. I even expected Solazina to kill them after they were tied up for all the hassle it's caused.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to Ariana's fairy.
So I've got a 17 on a strength check just to pick her up and move her.
Oh, we all doing that, are we?
Yeah, so you're going to all drag her over there, yeah?
Strength.
So as
anything
this
happens.
is happening, the fighting's beginning to die down. Zavros, you can see, is walking along the sort of top with a number of the whatever they're called, guard. I named them, I've forgotten them. Zealothi guard, and they've sort of cleared the upper deck in now, so the whole place appears to be clear apart from you scrapping with the fairy below in the arena.
Actually, if Ariana isn't here, then I think all of us have been enough pissed off with this fairy, we would kill her. So it depends if Ariana's still with us.
Ariana's still with you, she's following you.
Yeah, she's helping us get her into the cage. In appreciation of the fact that we haven't killed her friend.
Okay. I was just trying to be a bit sadistic there.
Not 30 seconds ago did he say, "Oh no, I would never do that to Ariana's friend."
Yeah,
Okay.
but I thought she fell asleep. So if Ariana wants to fall asleep, then we're going to kill her fairy. You better believe it.
It's dark. It's getting dark. Right, come on in.
Okay, so you drag her over and you successfully get her into the cage, and you slam the door behind, and you press the padlock into place. She's successfully in the cage, tied up.
Right, can I go loot the body of that guy I killed?
You can go loot the body of the Archmage, yes.
All right, what's on it?
Okay, So as you move over, there's a number of documents that you'll want to go through from a satchel. You've also got the magic amulet that he had at his necklace, is his neck, because it wasn't destroyed previously. So the magic amulet is there.
I need to make the
yeah.
brand.
Gem
Yeah.
there, what he stole.
What's that?
Is the gem there what he stole?
No, it isn't.
Wow.
Let me message on the thing. What have we got?
Okay, so you've got the magic amulet that he was wearing around his neck.
Amulet, yeah.
A satchel containing an absolute ton of documents. The
Satchel,
Archmage's
got-
robes
yeah.
themselves. So you've got the Archmage's robes, should you wish for them.
Yeah.
And a pouch with 200 gold in it.
Okay. Cool.
But the gold itself appears to be minted from the Kryn dynasty.
Okay.
Okay. So have you all moved over to the body now, have you?
Yeah.
No.
Why is that important that Callum should ask? No, it's just I've gone over to get it and I've had
That's
a look
fine.
and I've got all the bits and pieces.
You've tied her up.
Right. No, I know, but I'm just making sure. Don't know why we've got it yet. Wizard sleeve.
Right, should we concentrate now on the last 55 minutes of getting Ariana's friend back?
Yeah, we've been trying to concentrate. That's the problem. It's not working.
That's very
That's
true.
what I'm saying. We've done all that. We've got the loot. We've got the documents. Let's get Ariana's friend back to a friend.
Ariana is a friend.
Yeah,
Ariana is a friend. They're together.
I could go to sleep happy then. You know, if I know Ariana and her friend have been reunited, I could probably go to sleep tonight peacefully.
She's right there.
She's right there. They're together.
No, she's in a
What are we going to do
cage.
though? We need to fix them.
She's-
We need to fix it.
She's in a cage.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you just want to let her out?
She's still loopy.
No. Please, someone remove Jan or Solazina away from the cage.
I will allow actions against other players.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, let's just have a look for some of the other bodies that's lying on the floor, Solazina,
Yeah, have any of them got any healing potions on them?
No.
or something we could use to fix the rabid dog.
Well, that's what I'm
Or me, because I'm only on 3.
Okay,
Okay.
so a lot of the bodies are strewn across the sort of toppermost area away from the arena. So if you are looking for any kind of loot, you would need to head that way. There are a lot of guardsmen and a lot then of the criminal syndicate that are dead around that area.
I reckon we need to go to that apothecary as much as I don't want to, or go to the apothecary that doesn't have that geezer in there, and we need to see if they got any potions that will help us fix this person up.
You're talking about
we
straightforward.
need to do that now
Yeah, I know.
on the stream.
You want to get the apothecary back, yeah?
Yes,
No.
please.
No, we're going to the other apartment.
That one.
You're going to go to
Not
the
that
other apothecary.
Two apothecaries, the one with the gimp in it, and the other one, we want the one without the gimp.
Okay, so you all go in together, yeah?
Yeah,
What
well,
we do
I'm
because they're in the
going
cage.
to drag
Yeah.
the cage. I'm going to drag the
The
cage back
cage is
to our
built
home.
into the arena. You're not dragging the cage.
Okay, so provided it's safe.
Are we taking her on a boat?
No. We'll leave her in a cage, but I just want to make sure it's secure. Can we go and speak to 2 of the guards and get them to watch it and make sure no one touches it? I will give them 100 gold to make sure that they don't tamper with it or allow anyone else to tamper with it.
Okay, so as you walk over to the guards, they sort of stand to attention as they see you there banging this spear against their shield. What is it we
Yeah.
can do?
Yeah, so I need you to watch this cage, make sure no one tampers with it, no one opens the gate. I will give you 100 gold to make sure that no one touches it and you just guard it. We will be back shortly.
Big smile breaks out across their face. Absolutely, we will.
Right, sweet, awesome. Right, okay. And if she escapes or whatever it is, I'll kill her next time. Irrelevant. So yeah, wicked, cool. Let's get to the other apothecary.
Okay, so
Oh.
as you leave through the arena, there's blood strewn everywhere. There is at least 80 bodies that you can see all being piled against the wall by other guardsmen, and there are people being marched away in chains of the Clovis Concord, taking them to the nearby prison. As you walk in down the main nearby street, because again, you didn't go far from Beaded Alley, you find the other apothecary as you walk past the one that you've been to previously, giving it as wide a berth as you possibly can. And as you enter into the apothecary, you're greeted by a jovial human character. Ah, you must be the adventurers then. You're the ones that the magistrate told me about. I understand that you're looking for a small discount as well on any kind of health potions that you need, yes?
Yeah, so we're all battered, we're all bloodied and all the rest of it. We're all knackered. We've had enough. And basically, I just go, I need something to prevent or to cure someone who is rabid. Like, imagine Little Theory, but with like foam in mouth and just going nuts. I need something that will cure that.
I don't think there is a cure for that. I mean, you can have some kind of calming potions potentially, but you're definitely not going to have anything that's going to have the lasting effect you need. I mean, you can knock them out for long enough that it might subside over time.
We just say, give us everything that possibly.
Yeah. Tranquilizers, anything.
We've got many.
Okay, so you pass over 100 gold.
Yeah.
And they give you a massive crate of all of these different potions that you could potentially try to cure Ariana's friend.
Right. Okay. So I'll take this out of the money that we got off the geezer as well, so it's not having any impact on us financially then, right? So 100 gold went to the guards, 100 gold's gone to this, and we still got 100 gold in the kitty, which we can get beers with once this shit's sorted out. Okay, cool. So we got
a potion or whatever's going to heal me really quickly.
Yeah, you can take a greater healing potion for 80 gold.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back up the palace and then go to that place where they can distinguish what these potions can do?
Well, how do I use the greater healing potion?
What?
How do I use that?
I think
there's
was
2d4 plus 2 in it.
It's a greater one, so it's 4d4.
4d4 plus 2, yeah.
4d4.
At this point, as you're in the apothecary, there's a knock on the door and a familiar lurch appears around the corner.
Oh my god. Just finish this off, Cal.
No, Callum. No.
Go on, do it. I dare you.
Do it.
Hello. It's you again. I'm glad you.
Look at my roll. Look at my roll.
I've got tranquilizers in here. So while they're walking out, I'm just going to get one of the bottles. I'm assuming it's a tranquilizer, judging by the bottle and the label on it. And I'm literally just going to I don't know, pour some into the corner of my robe that I've got. Literally chloroform jobby. And I'm just going to stick it over his kisser. And he just conks out on the floor.
Yeah,
okay.
And as you do that, Rogar, I do protective shield and protect him from that for half damage.
Oh, what?
You protected him. Solazina's protected him and prevented him from being knocked out by that move.
Yeah, well, I've just hit him for 10 with my crossbow.
Shot him. You've actually shot him.
I told you I would. I told you.
It was still the protective shield over there. I'm sorry.
I have to clarify, I've created a character that's that universally hated by my group in this 24 hours, and he's actually just been shot for walking into a shop.
Yeah.
No, not by everyone. Come on.
All right, Solazina loves him, and Bellamac seems to get on well with him as well. Okay, so if you want to go for attack, that's fine. You can do it, Captain Sylvester. I need you to roll for attack.
Roll the 20 attack and 10 damage.
You have actually rolled for 20.
As soon as he walked in.
So as you fire the crossbow bolt across the deck, it hits him square in the shoulder. It sort of takes a moment for them to sort of register what's happened, and they look down. Oh, why would you do such a... Why would you do such a thing?
You'll probably do it again if we don't
I
leave.
know.
I'm just here for no more breeding potions because my ones were stolen.
Go wait outside.
But I've been
Walk
shot.
straight by. I'm just oblivious to it. I'm just walking straight by. I got a
So
crate
do I.
of we need.
I'm just leaving.
Before I go,
But
I'm
I've
going to
been
use my
shot.
sacred flame.
Where you go in?
We're using
No, out the shop. I'm going to use my sacred flame on him.
Why?
Just let's get rid of him because he'll just turn up again in later dates.
Not
Right.
shot.
Sacred flame, here we go. Go in.
Protective shield. Protective shield. Protective shield.
Solazine is using a protective shield again.
You can roll anything for that, Jan. Like,
No, he doesn't actually need to. It just half damages it.
So I can still roll, yeah?
You can still roll. You can still do some damage.
oh, please get a crit, please.
No, it doesn't work like that. He's done 6 damage, which is actually 3 damage.
You got to. Okay.
And he,
Just a quick one, guys.
What's wrong
We're
with you guys? This character is one of the best characters.
in all fairness,
oh, why are you setting me on fire now?
Let's leave. Please leave.
I'm already halfway down the street. I am.
I'm not even going to address him. I'm just going to walk out.
Okay, so as you all walk past, you can sort of hear him complaining, oh, I come here for featherfall potions, and instead I got shot and set on fire. And you can hear
I better get half those potions from now on.
You can sort of hear the other apothecary just going, it's okay, you're a healer, you can sort it out. And you can tell that they're getting annoyed now as well. So you're walking back now to where Ariana's friend is, yeah?
Or can't we go up to the palace to check out the potions with that? You know, we got that place to go where we can check out the different potions to find out which one, rather than giving them all to her.
Well, don't we know what each potion does? Because we've actually bought them.
You've just
But
been
we
given
don't know
a
which ones
crate
will
of
work.
them. So you've got a choice here. You can either go back to Ariana's friend or you can go and get the potions checked.
Get them checked to see if we can establish which one is the best one to give her.
Where's this
I feel like
fairy?
we split up. I feel like some of us go back to her to make sure she's still there.
Okay.
I will go back to the fairy.
Yeah, I'll go to the fairy, and then you guys can go to the palace.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll make it quick. Let's make it snappy. Let's jog.
Okay, so as you guys run, literally sprint up to the palace to be able to see the mage, Bellamac breaks into a trot of his own and runs down to where the sewer entrance was, and enters inside and starts to move down to where the cage is guarded. You all manage to make it to the mage. Your friend Zavros has already passed my path. Is there anything that I can help you with? Zavros seems to be with the magistrate right now. The dragon seems to be speaking to me, but he seems to be a mute.
I literally was like, oh, pants. Yeah, so he's incapacitated at the moment. He just came down with something. Yeah, we got a rabid fairy dribbling from the mouth. Some mage guy was just like using it to have a fight with our other friend who's also a fae. But what we need to do is we've got some tranquilizers and stuff. We've been told by this apothecary guy that he's got nothing that will cure it. But we need to work out what the best course of action is to get it back to normal.
Okay. The look on your face there when I went.
Yeah, because I saw that geezer come back. I was like, what? I was like, what's this?
Okay. Looking at the potions that you have here, you probably want to use the white vialed ones. They're more likely to calm them. You'll need to administer it continuously over a week's time, and then you can come back to me and see if there's been any progress. We might need to knock something up that's a bit different.
Can you start knocking it up then, just in case?
I can, yeah. It'll take some money for ingredients, and I really don't want to go to that one apothecary. I'll go to the other. Can I have 40 gold, please, so I can ensure the right
Yeah, that's
ingredients are
fine.
bought?
Yeah, I'll pay that just in case.
Okay, so
If
Bella,
not,
We got 100 gold in the kitty mines you could use, but that's all right.
I'll use mine. And if not, you can keep it. It's always good to have, isn't it?
yeah, so you can. So Bellamac, as you begin to run down the stairs towards where the cage is, you notice that one of the guards at the moment seems to be being throttled by a tiny hand that's sort of reaching out from the cage and gripping them by the throat.
On it.
The tiny
I'm
hand.
following us.
I'm not.
Go on.
The tiny hand is corporeal in form and isn't attached to a body, and it appears to be a like a magic hand. So it's currently sort of gripping them by the throat and holding them. The fairy's still tied up. You can see that she's writhing around to get a good view of it.
So this person, and also I can't see. They're smaller than the guard. I take it.
No, they're not. They're not. It's not an actual person. It's a levitating hand. It's throttling them.
Oh,
right
right.
There's not much you can do aside from trying to make sure they're all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I try and obviously remove the hand from the throat?
So as you get closer, you can. You'll need to do a strength check, though.
Right, strength is it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Round and round and round we go. How quick can we do it before we chokes out the guards?
12.
Okay, you successfully managed to pry the hand off them and it begins to disappear. So you just managed to make it back in time. Had you not, they may have been able to escape.
I was lucky.
Right,
Lucky we
okay.
split up, guys. Lucky we split up.
So have the guards said anything at all then?
So the guards just seem to be a bit flustered and a bit sort of 100 gold wasn't enough to be able to protect that absolute demon in there. I suggest you leave her locked in there for what's good for you.
So
Bellamac has decided to leave the party and return to the party.
there we go. Right. So obviously guards a bit disoriented, fair enough. Fairy's still led down, isn't she? Like she's still tied up, you said.
She's still tied up, yeah, but you can see that there's still that venom in her eyes at the moment, and the rest of the party arrive at this point as well.
Alright.
So do you want to inform them, Bellamac, what's just happened?
Yeah, I'll turn around to sort of Sylvester and Rogar and Brandside, just mention it to them that there's a hand throttling the guard.
Okay, so we just need to be vigilant.
Is she just an invisible hand? Don't know how much to explain it.
That's a minister.
I'm surprised, Ariana, you haven't noticed yet that the abilities that are being used by your friend actually mirror your abilities that you can use.
I need a bog a minute, 2 seconds.
Say that again, sorry.
Your friend is mirroring your abilities.
Yeah, she's very acrobatic. I've used it.
She's just used an ability that you've gained called Mage Hand Legerdemain.
What's that?
When you cast Mage Hand, you can make the spectral hand invisible, store retrieve objects, or use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range. You can disguise this with a sleight of hand check, and you can use a bonus action granted by your cunning action to control the hand.
I'll read over that. I don't understand what you just said at this time in the morning.
Yes.
But it'll be something I revise for next time.
So, no, potentially there's another hand. Is that what you're saying, Callum?
What I'm saying is that she's got the ability to cast another hand and take control of it.
Yeah, okay. Which could be invisible, yeah?
Which could be invisible.
Okay. You can pick a lock.
And could pick a lock.
We need to put another in that cage then.
Solazina's acting a bit like Crack Sparrow at the moment. What was that all about?
Fucking weak. You didn't see that? She wasn't on the plate. Why are you mentioning it?
What?
Why are you mentioning it? It wasn't in the journey, was it?
What? Yes, of course it was.
What are you on about?
I'm confused.
Well, if it's in the journey, so Solazina is powering up for a powerful blow. Hey, look!
What are you doing?
I
Jan's lost it.
Red Bull's cat.
Yeah, Jan's lost it.
No, you just said to me, I was going like this because the hair was tangling up.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Ah,
Is it my go or not?
No.
There's no
No,
turns
no,
at the
thank you.
moment.
Well, if it's not my go, then don't include me.
Okay.
That's how it works.
whoa.
There's no turns. We're not in
There's
combat.
no turns. You're not in combat.
If it's not my go, don't include me. So it don't matter what you see with Solazina outside because I'm not included. So come on, let's keep it real.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's administer this medicine then.
How do you plan to administer it?
Send the other fairy in.
They're gonna have to stick their arm in there.
Yeah, it might be waiting for Ariana to try because she's going to be more sneaky.
Yeah,
She's,
that's what I was
Remember,
thinking.
Ariana's got the same ability to use the corporeal hand.
It's invisible. There we go.
She's cut up as well, so you could probably just pour the potion into the wound.
Let's hope there's no salt in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as you begin to pour the potion into the wound, the glassy effect in her eyes begins to sort of dissipate, and she begins to relax and sort of lie there still. So she's knocked unconscious at the moment, but she's very calm now.
And so if we keep her on this dosage or whatever it is for a while, they reckon that she'll recover from it.
Slowly but surely, potentially, yeah.
So did you say she's calm and unconscious, or she's calm and conscious?
Calmed and unconscious now, so she's calmed down and she's unconscious. Partly because she's unconscious,
Okay.
which is a really
So-
calming place to be.
I suppose the question now is, now that she's calm, do we try and move her, or do we just leave her in this cage for the week that we're administering the medicine?
We can move. We got our own little base, though, haven't we? So we could probably. I don't know if it's in the city, though, is it?
How
Yeah.
secure is it, though?
What's that?
How
It's not
secure
that-
is our little base? Like, have we got somewhere that we can put her that she's not going to be able to just instantly break out and fly away from if she changes again?
Were you asking
big-
me about the base?
As you say, how big's the cage that she's in? Is it quite big or quite small?
It's big enough for at least 4 or 5 humanoids to be in there.
Right. Okay.
Never mind a fairy, so it almost dwarfs.
So it's attached to that place in the arena. We need another cage built potentially.
Okay,
Or
so you do
something
have a
built in
builder.
base.
Where?
He's currently doing the signs and everything and building the blacksmith and the apothecary at your den, your new headquarters.
Ask him to build just a bit of a cage or a holding cell.
Yeah, we need it big enough for like one person. It doesn't have to be that big, just
No.
so that we can store someone in the meantime.
So I feel like we have to leave. I see. Again, it depends how long it takes for him to build it, but we're gonna have to leave her here for now. Just someone keeps coming back to keep an eye on her. But unless you want to keep her in one of the bedrooms in the base,
I've got a clue. You say what, and I'll go with it.
I reckon we'll take her back to the base, keep her in one of the bedrooms, get a holding cell erected for her. But in the meantime, we'll have to just
Administering this stuff, they'll stay in this state. So
hopefully she stays unconscious for it.
Okay.
How long do you remain unconscious for?
You don't know, so that information wasn't something that you asked.
here we go.
Sorry.
Okay. I say keep them in the cage. Keep them in the cage that they're at the moment. We don't necessarily need.
They're not something that we can do, like a perception check or.
None of us are alchemists.
None of you are alchemists, so I will allow an arcana check to see if that gives you a bit more information.
I got +3 on that. Hasn't even got more than that.
Grant, maybe.
No.
Oh, hang on. I've got
no.
an idea. Got an idea. So that pendant, the pendant that we've got, is that connected to it being in that case?
No, that's the source of power for the archmage that you killed.
Could it be used in any shape or form to return it back to normal?
You can try.
this is going to go one of two ways. We're either going to absolutely kill her with it accidentally, or it's going to do, I don't know. Ariana, I'm just going to say your decision that we've got this amulet. I don't know if it's going to do anything. What's your thoughts?
I reckon we do the Arcana check to see how long these potions will last to start with. And
Well-
I think gem could potentially be used for another episode when we have a more expert in the party that knows a bit more about it.
Zavros.
They do's?
Okay, go for the Arcana check for me then, please.
Has anyone got more than a +3?
No, I haven't.
For what? I can't check. I doubt it, but I'll have a look.
No,
I got
I
a
got
0.
as well.
+3. Let's see if any of the other characters have.
Nah, I'm just one.
0.
You only... No, you are the highest on Arcana.
Okay. I got a 16.
Okay, so you successfully see that the sort of potion and your understandings of it and the way that they've reacted to it, they'll be out for about 12 hours before they wake up. Which
Right, so we've got time to take her back, put her in a room, secure locks, and then potentially tie her to something in the room.
Absolutely.
Whilst we then like administer another one at like maybe 10 hours so she doesn't wake up, but then that'll give us maybe a day to get a cage built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So I was
So
just looking at the sort of state that we're all in. I thought Damo had fallen asleep.
No, I'm Wido. I'm just in the zone.
Jan just wandered off and then came back.
I went over to the sofa like she told me to.
What?
I don't
What?
know.
It's all good. Go on.
Go on, carry on.
Okay. Don't know where that came from. Okay, so you do successfully manage to sort of pick up the other fairy and sort of carry them to your main base of operations. By the time that you get there, the blacksmith and the alchemist has been set up and built. And the main builder is waiting for you outside. I understand that you are looking to have some kind of prison built.
Yeah, we're just looking for like a 1-2 person cage just to restrain someone, you know, a person of interest or whatever it is in our base. We do have someone we need put in there now, and we need them to not be able to resist the trickeryness.
Well, I can build you a makeshift one within a day, and then the full one will take about 2 weeks to build.
Yeah, I'll do. What's the damage?
About 300 gold.
Okay, so I'll take 100 out of the kitty, so that's all that money got. I can chuck in 50. So if we all chuck in 50 each,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck in 50 each.
we all got 50.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Do we need one for 2 weeks, do you reckon?
Yeah, that works out right, doesn't it? 50-50, yeah.
And that's going to have like an anti...
No, we don't. We only got to do. We don't have to give 50 each because I've already given 100. So we only got to make up 200. So what's that?
I'll give 50.
Oh, okay, 25.
Isn't Ariana the richest one?
All right. Hang on, let me have a look then.
I've given
people
50.
back.
I can give 100.
Okay. So then
I'm
100.
just saying it is Ariana's friend.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Just. Yeah, okay, build a cage.
Okay, so 100, 200, so you're building a cage. Okay, so the cage will be successfully built. I think this is probably where we would normally go for a natural stopping point. I know we've only got half an hour left. So
I
we've
think
done
I'm going
really
in
well.
the delirium stage.
What's that?
In the delirium stage where I'm like, almost bedtime.
Jan's definitely gone into delirium stage.
Jan's just steaming.
You can tell as well because he's doing the spare eye while he's trying to type.
Yeah, the spare eye and then the finger.
And he goes,
Right, wait.
No.
Whoa! No! Don't even think about it.
It's a live stream. I wouldn't do that.
Charity. Right, cool. Good boy, Jan.
Right, let's have an update on the charity, shall we?
Okay, yep. So if you want to get the update on the charity from us, please, Ben.
Oh, Okay, so we are on £710.
What?
Whoa,
Wow.
Whee!
Yeah, we had a few more donations. Emmy and Mick, and Samina.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Fair play.
well done, guys. Any excuse to wear a dress, Jan. And
Hang on.
Samina as well, £20. So thank you, everyone, for donating. Really appreciate it.
Thank you,
I think
everyone.
Couldn't have done it without all of your help and support. It's been an interesting sort of campaign. Definitely the longest one that we've ever carried out. We've never even reached past level 2. Never mind got all the way to level 5 before. What's your thoughts? Have you got a favourite character?
Not Solazina.
It's a hated character, which is obvious, but that's like that, and they're still kicking around, which is insane.
Joe, I love it. I love that character. I want to keep him in all of the game, eh?
I'm gonna shoot him every opportunity I get.
You should make it like a.
What about Odo? What did you think of your backstory's character, Dame? The paranoid nut job that started accusing everyone of being Dragonborn.
Yeah.
But at that point, the lofty conversation isn't going to be
Yeah,
happening.
no.
too much at this point.
Yeah, that thinking that geezer was it's interesting he turned up. I thought it was just going to be focusing on one person's story, but there's a couple of people's character stories getting intermingled, which is pretty cool.
So obviously we went down the quest line of trying to expose. I forgot their name ages ago, which is why I've been calling them a criminal syndicate. What were their name again?
Myriad.
Myriads. Thank you very much. Thank you to Ed for reminding me. So the Myriads. So you took the quest line of going after the Myriads. Is there any sort of questions you want to ask? If you'd done anything differently, would have anything changed?
Well, yeah, all of it.
Okay, so the decision that you made to go back for the potions at the end, if you had not sent someone to check on Ariana's friend, they would have broken out of the cage and escaped before you got back. They wouldn't have fought you. They would have gone.
Well done, Ed.
I would have just walked off there and then.
Good shout that was. Really good shout.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a massively good shape to go back and obviously check on them. Other sort of opportunities where you could have gone differently,
I think
obviously.
we attacked too early, didn't we? We attacked too early when we went up and everyone started dancing in unison. I think we attacked a bit too early on that. That's what I think.
Actually, I would turn around and say, I wouldn't say that you attacked too early, because if you hadn't attacked, they would have attacked and started killing the magistrates.
Yeah.
So Solazina bringing the attention on to you was actually a good
Well done,
move.
Solazina.
Solazina, if you're not aware, I've muted you and turned your camera off after the previous threat you made. If you were not going to threaten that again, then you can come back on.
I can still see it and hear it.
Oh, can you? It might just be me then.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
just
it's only you that mutes it.
stream. It's all good.
Oh.
Come on.
Hang on. There we go, I'm back. You're back.
Okay. I was saying they should have listened when. Never mind.
No, but you did us a favour. You did us a favour,
Yeah,
Solazina.
you
Thank
at that point, didn't you? It was good.
What
It was
about
good.
It was a
when
good
we
point.
were in
Yes.
updates? What could that have gone different with the obviously I know they're still it's still quite relevant in the story, but could there have been something we did that would have changed that situation, or would that have gone out the same way?
Which situation was this now?
With the Ariana's friend.
You could have killed them.
Okay.
If you had passed 3 successful persuasion attempts of 18, you would have persuaded them to join you.
Consecutively?
No, not consecutively, but 3 in total. If you'd
Okay.
done 3 persuasion attempts of over 18, then you would have convinced them to join you until Brant had the critical fail, in which case it reset them back down to the original. So again, you could have done it, but you would have needed 3 successful persuasion attempts.
It's impossible.
It was.
If we'd have kept the gem.
It's impossible.
What about if we'd have kept the gem? the original duel, if it had never got pickpocketed and we were able to keep it after the first fight with the Archmage, would that have changed anything?
You could have kept it, and it would have led more into the first contract that you would have had with the Clovis Concord, which was to hunt the sea serpent.
I feel it's been a successful campaign. We've got the fairy. We've defeated the mage. We've done brilliantly.
We've done well.
No, we have done well. 24
Yeah.
hours.
Brilliantly. Come on, guys. We've done brilliantly. The fairy's still alive. She's in the cage. That's for another episode. But come on.
Yeah. We're in a good
Hello?
space.
I'm not dating you. You want to talk to your party?
I agree.
I agree too.
I think we've done brilliantly.
On to our next mission, which is that sea thing.
Couldn't have failed any other way. We defeated the mage. I smashed the mage before. I thought I killed it. I hadn't. And then we did kill it. So, good days.
Good roundup.
Yeah, good round up with the story there.
So,
What about if we
Am I
never?
right? It's 20 to 9, so I'm going to have to think of a way to round this up in 20 minutes.
Which is what we're doing.
Which is what
So,
we're doing.
Cal, what happens if, like, right, more or less at the beginning, we never snapped the scepter with the jewel on, and we just handed it to the first lot of people?
So, Jaden Marinus, who is the current Plank King of Darktail, had you not snapped the scepter in one of our previous episodes before the charity stream, it would not have activated the signal. That being said, Jaden Marinus was under the control of Okatoa, who is the Leviathan Lord God, and he would have provided that to the Sea Serpent eventually, releasing the Serpent God onto the sea. So at the moment, it's powerful, the Sea Serpent. It would have been 10 times as powerful, and the Revelry pirates would have seized control of the Menagerie Coast very quickly, wiping out many of the free cities of the Clovis Concord and destroying the trade routes.
With the mage himself, what if we had been able to kill him in the first sort of area in the dance floor? Would that just not been possible for us at that time?
You could have killed him, yeah. So it was entirely possible for you to kill the Archmage. In fact, you'll remember when I took the health potion, he was down to 12 health, and it jumped him up because he took a greater health potion up to like 29, I think. I've put the card in the bin now. And that's when he started using the time stop. So the time stop was specifically for him to pickpocket the gem off Ariana, which most people didn't realise. So he pickpocketed the gem off Ariana while using the time stop, and then used the teleportation to escape.
What if we had not attacked him and just let him?
That's where they would have started attacking the magistrates, and they would have taken control of Port Somalia at that point. So it would have been a very different situation. The Clovis Concord wouldn't have been in control, the free cities would have fallen, and slavery would have been brought back into the free cities.
Sounds like fun.
All in a day's work, is it? Slavery all in a day's work.
Yeah, why not? No, joking. Genuinely joking on that. Trying to think what else we did that we could have done different.
So lots of different decisions throughout the story that you made.
Like attacking the shark, or if we let the shark.
If you had been unsuccessful with using the explosives that you found below the decks of TNT to attack the shark, you would have ended up in an encounter where you would have been fighting the shark essentially to try and stay alive. The shark itself, though it has been thoroughly wounded, at its previous height would have been about 150 HP, and its armor class would have been 19. So you would have had to have used the ship cannons to try and take it on and anything aboard the ship. Your ship itself would have had its own armor class and HP to try and combat that as well.
What happened to Three Rings after? We kind of lost it after the story.
Three Earrings is with Zavros at the moment. So Three Earrings obviously wasn't involved in the fight in the ballroom, though she did want to. She naturally didn't follow you because she has her own sort of part to play in this that'll still be revealed later. But she was with the magistrate acting as her sort of right-hand man because, again, they're still trying to bring about the fall of Jaden Marinus, who's the Plank King in Darktown. So They still have a mutiny to plan, and you've still got Captain Elise on Page, who's still out there at the moment, who's planning this sort of mutiny on Darktide to take control of it, to sort of push the Revelry Pirates away from their business dealings with the Myriad.
I will still say though, the way we played it is perfect. I don't know why everyone's questioning. We absolutely smashed it. We played it the way we played it, and we sailed through all the way, and it was perfect.
Does anyone want to debate his sailing through comments?
Well, okay. Maybe not the attacking the fairy.
Okay.
Attacking the fairy might have been a bit dangerous, but apart from that, I think we did well.
What you
I think we
did?
did well.
But what about the first encounter with the Archmage, where Ben got banished into an alternate dimension?
Well, the Archmage seemed to surprise us a little bit with all his extra abilities that he didn't even know he had.
Do you want to talk
you're
about?
one to talk about
You're
extra
one to
abilities.
talk about extra abilities, throwing multiple attacks out there, and not reading his own psionic abilities.
All right then, we'll call that even then.
And to be
Should we
clear,
call that even?
None of the spells. Yes, we will, but none of the spells I used were offensive. They were all defensive.
They was defensive.
I'm pretty sure the Thunderbolt that hit me was offensive.
Yeah, but that's an actual cantrip that can be used.
And you also at the end, you ended up with how many less?
How many
3 or
less?
4?
What do you mean?
No, I think back when we first started, though, it feels like a week ago now.
It does
Like,
feel a long time ago. Like we've literally gone
long.
through a full adventure.
It does feel like a week ago.
But yeah.
And plus my boy's watching, so make me look good.
You want to catch a good side, Jan? Look longingly off into the distance. There you go. So just to let you know, the Archmage himself. So this is spellcasting. The Archmage is an 18th level spellcaster. Its spellcasting ability is Intelligence. The Archmage can cast Disguise Self and Invisibility at will, and has the following wizarding spells prepared. So when you ask me why can he suddenly change and sort of change about, so there was one strategy that I had planned, the Zavros actually accidentally prevented. So as a means of distracting you and disguising the attack, I was going to use the Archmage to move in amongst the magistrates, then disguise himself as one of them, and then when you moved up, gain advantage on one of you then to launch an attack against you as you came to investigate the magistrates. So Zavros moving to the magistrates first prevented that from happening.
Nice.
Okay, so it was a sort of smart way of doing it. But just to let you know, so cantrips at will, firebolt, light, mage hand, prestidigitation, shocking grasp. First level, detect magic, identify mage armor, magic missile. Second level, detect thoughts, mirror image, misty step. Third level, counterspell, fly, lightning bolt. Fourth level, banishment, fire shield, and stone skin. Fifth level, cone of cold, scrying, and wall of force. Sixth level, globe of invulnerability. Seventh level, teleport. Eighth level, mind blank, and ninth level, time stop. So you did defeat a ninth level spellcaster as a party. So don't take that away from yourselves. That's why you needed to have two different.
I think Grant said it would have been 9th level-ish, wouldn't it, in order to have done the things that they were doing.
Yeah, so they were a 9th level spellcaster. So I thought, obviously it's very difficult to tell the leveling with you guys now because you're going through sort of individual ones. So unfortunately you didn't level up to level 6 in this one. You are still level 5. Though to be fair, the amount of XP you should have got from failing your throws on a fairy just to try and pin it to the floor. If anything, Ariana, that should give you faith that your character might be slightly overpowered.
Well, no, but to be fair, we were trying to keep that fairy alive. Otherwise, we would have just.
Well, yes, you would have killed the fairy very quickly, but to be fair, they did break away from nearly every grasp that you started to throw at them.
Yeah, but we don't really get enemies that try and grapple us. They try and kill us. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we would have killed the enemies, but to be fair, it was Ariana's best friend, So we're not going to kill Ariana's best friend, are we?
You
We-
were
Well,
about
chop off your wings.
you were about to cut her head off when she was like being dragged along the floor.
I said I
tied
was.
up.
I said I was, but I didn't, did I?
On
You
a
didn't because
genuine
Ariana
reason,
was still there. That was
I
the only
wouldn't.
reason.
I wouldn't have cut her head off, and I wasn't going to cut her head off. She knows that. Ariana knows that already. Ariana knows that. I've been
why
very
did
close
you
to
double
her.
grapple? Why did you double grapple her when you literally had her grappled?
The big question has been asked. Why did you double grapple her?
Because I didn't realise what was going on.
We noticed that.
It's been 24 hours, guys. It's been 24 hours. I didn't
I don't think
realise
it's
I
in
already
24
got...
hours, yeah.
Fuck off. Oh. My 9-year-old son is watching this stream now, so I hope you're happy with yourselves. Dawson, ignore that last comment. If I ever hear that mouth again.
Belemac, why are you upside down?
There we go. I'm back now.
One
No,
thing that we're
camera.
sort of skipping over is one sort of fight that only an individual had that actually turned out to be one of the toughest fights here, which was Belemac fighting against the Seahorse Warrior. That earned you a lot of your gold.
I knew it was going to happen though, where on the ship, my rolls were sick. Like I'd steered that ship and guided that ship quite well. As soon as we got to combat, my rolls were like 12, 9, 7, 3. It's inevitable.
To be fair, that's the Horse and Warrior that you did fight against. To make it more interesting, you'll notice that the enemies that I picked for you, barring the Archmage, actually mirrored a lot of your skills and your abilities to make it a bit more tough so you could see. So, though the Seahorse and Warrior had their own health bar and had their own sort of abilities like Blood Frenzy and multiple attack, which is part of the book, I also made sure that they were very similar in terms of weapon ability. So you both had the same weapons, same for Ariana, fighting against her friend. So we made sure that they still had the same weapon ability so that the combat was actually really equal when he went into it. But, from a moral dilemma, 3 of you punch slaves to death.
I wasn't involved in that.
Are we going to talk about this?
That's on my side.
I was just stuck in a ring and I was told to punch people. So
Okay.
I punched people.
But you knew
I
that
have learned to heal. I have learned to heal. Throughout this episode, I came in with my warhammer or my hammer, and I've changed.
Yeah, do you know what? You actually turned into a proper cleric because you went from bludgeoning up fish people and mushing them up to as soon as you got rid of your hammer to get it upgraded and you realised you had to start healing.
Mate, you didn't use your hammer all the way through it.
he did.
Heroes.
I used it right near the beginning, didn't I? And
Yeah,
after that,
Heroes.
You got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
You got this.
before it got upgraded.
You got this.
You haven't used it got upgraded.
it was a journey of discovery.
You got this perfectly upgraded hammer, and you barely used it after you got it upgraded. To be fair, though, you did absolutely smash the sirens at the start, so that's a good point. So we've obviously skipped over what would have happened with the sirens at the start had you failed any of your perception checks.
Not me.
Any of you. So if you'd failed the sort of rolls that you've done, there was the potential that your ship could have been dashed on the rocks and you could have been forced into a final stand against the sirens by going into the cave mouth and escaping onto shore. So
What would have that whole island itself then? Obviously, because we've seen the serpent rest upon it. What would have happened if we got stuck on that island?
So if you the island itself, it was spires, wasn't there, that came out. So if you had crashed up against the rocks, you would have had to have done things like strength checks, acrobatics, athletics to be able to try and swim to the cave mouth that you spotted. I think it was Ariana spotted on a successful perception check when she was up in the crow's nest. Ariana would have been flying; she could just fly over there. But the rest of you would have had to have tried to swim, avoiding the whirlpools and the sirens in the water. So you would have ended up in your own water combat again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But without potions of water breathing.
With 8 potions of water breathing, yeah, you would have ended up in water combat fighting sirens.
Nice. What about the serpent? Because obviously you had the shag and the serpent at one point.
Yeah, so the serpent itself was stuck in the Siren's Call, and that's the one that if you'd taken contract 1, you would have been chasing that serpent down instead of chasing the Myriad and the slavers' pens inside of Port Demalia. So I want you to know, by no means have you been able to complete that contract. So if you're expecting to come into next episode to have 1,500 gold, you're going to be bitterly disappointed to find that you're not going to have the 1,500 gold that you expected.
Cal, can I just stop you right there? I want to rewind to chapter 5, and I want to shout out Dawson. Yes, Dawson boy, you watching the stream right now? Okay, carry on.
Hey Dawson. So,
Anyway.
yeah. So I just want to shout out and just say, obviously, there were a lot of opportunities and a lot of changes that could have come into place. Now, moving forward in our campaign, which we'll continue to do as we normally do, not today, obviously, because we've done a 24-hour one, every Sunday at 11 o'clock, which we will be streaming. For anyone who wants to continue to stay with the story, we'll be continuing as you hunt through and try to take down what's left of the Myriads in Port Demalia and secure it as a free city with Lepidus and her family. So that is your sort of next objective and point of call for you to be able to complete your first contract. But you have angered the Golden Chain, who are the other company that you've stolen the contract from, and how that has an impact on you later, well, we'll only be able to find out and tell.
Oh.
Yeah.
The shattered now, to be fair.
So I think I've had a bit of a second wind in the last couple of hours or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't last long.
I feel like if
No,
I
it
went
doesn't
around the
last
shower
long.
now,
As soon as that stream clock hits 10 o'clock, and we all know it's hit 10 o'clock, that's it then, it's lights out. Just gone.
I feel like if I have a shower, I'll stay up now till like 1, 2, and then try and sleep.
Yeah, you'll have a shower and then you'll lie down with towels. And you just
Oh yeah.
And that's it, job's done. Just to clarify as well, though it looks like I've got massive bags under my eyes, it's just where I've wiped off the black makeup that I had on earlier. I do have bags under my eyes, but they're not that prominent.
But less than 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes remaining. Well, we'll shout it out.
Now, you know what you need to do when we sign out, yeah? What did we play last time round when we signed out?
Well, I just want to say that I did that
when we signed out last time.
Share my boy Dawson, and he weren't even watching.
I'm messaging him.
Watching.
What song is it that we played?
I'm messaging him.
Oh, okay. All right.
I would do a recap on the Just Giving page, YouTube, and all that now, Callum.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I can talk for God knows how long, so let's see how I go. Let me just get the song off.
How much have we got?
£710 the last time I checked, which is amazing. Amazing.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Dave.
Brilliant.
I know.
Brilliant.
Seeing as it is an epic feat. Do we want the normal version or the epic version?
Whatever.
Epic.
I'm not listening to the whole bloody thing.
All right, okay. So, just want to shout out to everyone that's been involved, from the players, like I said, to everyone who's tuned in on the stream, for anyone who watches this retrospectively on YouTube. We've carried out a 24-hour stream for Dungeons and Dragons for Latch charity. It's a charity that supports those families of children that have been diagnosed with cancer. It's a truly horrific thing to happen. We came out with a goal of raising £500. We've actually raised, someone shout it out for me, 710. So we've managed to go 210 over our original goal. So massive shout out to everyone. Thank you so much, and a round of applause to you. I can't have done it without all of the players that have been involved here. You've been nightmares at times, and you've been brilliant at times. Thank you for everyone that's taken part. Truly, it was absolutely amazing. We are now at 23:59. So we are in the last minute of our 24-hour stream. So again, to all the 12 viewers that are still with us at the moment, and to everyone that has stayed with us previously, Once again, we can't thank you enough. We are going to sign off on a song that Damo has chosen and that I wholeheartedly agree with. So this will be the song that we're going to end on. Have
And
my
before you
players got...
do that, don't forget the Just Giving page will stay open as well, so you can continue to donate. All right, to a brilliant cause. Okay, just make sure you, if you can afford anything, please continue. Just because we got to that 500, anything more would just be a bonus. Thank you.
And if you like what you saw, we always, have games of D&D on Sundays. So, keep this Twitch stream, follow it because you can catch us on sessions in the future.
It'll all be uploaded on YouTube. That's the 24 hours, and there we are. We've completed it. Hooray! And as Damo's called it, this is the song that we're going to be playing to go out. Thank you, everyone who has joined. And now, we will see you all later. Goodbye, all.
Bye.